What if I told you that your beliefs, more than anything else, determine what you manifest in your life? Today, we're going to take an advanced look at the law of attraction and the profound power of your own beliefs. So if you've been struggling to manifest what you want in your life, this could be a missing piece. So now, before we dive in, I do want to acknowledge that the law of attraction, especially when it comes to this idea of beliefs, can be an incredibly deep and complex topic. There are countless theories, techniques, and interpretations, and all this information can sometimes feel very overwhelming. That's why this video is meant to serve as really an overview, a simple yet powerful starting point for understanding how your beliefs actually shape your reality. So whether you're new to all this manifestation stuff, or you're familiar with it, but you're looking for a clearer perspective, then this breakdown will help you grasp the essentials without getting lost in unnecessary complexity. So the law of attraction is actually very simple. It states that like attracts like. So your thoughts, your emotions, and most importantly, your beliefs shape the reality that you actually experience. The way this works is your beliefs actually act as a filter through which you then interpret the world. So they dictate what you expect and in turn what you receive. So positive beliefs, of course, create confidence, success, and fulfillment. But negative beliefs lead to doubt, struggle, and limitation. So the real question is, which type of beliefs are you holding on to? So now let's go through some of the most common beliefs that actually limit or even block your manifestation. One that is very common is something like this: money is hard to come by. Some sort of limiting belief when it comes to wealth and money. Another very common one is just simply like, I'm not good enough. A limiting belief that you as a person intrinsically just aren't good enough to have the kind of life that you want. That's one that I suffered with for a long time. Or another common belief would be, limiting belief would be, success is for other people, but not for me. Any variation of that where you see success in other people's lives, but you have this feeling deep down that for whatever reason, that's just not for you. Now, I'm very familiar with limiting beliefs such as these because I suffered from variations of all three in the past. And the problem is that these beliefs are not just beliefs and thoughts that we have, but they then shape our emotions, our decisions, and our actions. So the longer that you hold on to them, the harder it is to really create the kind of life that you want and deserve. So how do we do that? The real key here is awareness. You can't change what you don't acknowledge or you don't see. So the moment you identify one of these limiting beliefs, then you have the power to actually change it. So now, how do we shift these negative, limited beliefs that we have? How do we shift them into something positive and empowering? Well, first we have to challenge them. When one of these thoughts comes into your mind, ask yourself, is this belief objectively true? Or is it just something that I sort of picked up somewhere? Something that maybe I picked up even in childhood from my parents or from my family? Because very often you'll realize that these negative limiting beliefs, they're not truth. They're just a type of conditioning that we have, very often from childhood. Next, what you want to do is replace one of these negative limiting beliefs with one that serves you. So instead of saying money is hard to come by, right? One of those money or financial ones that we mentioned previously, replace it with money flows to me easily and effortlessly. And don't just say it, feel the emotion and the gratitude of that statement being true in your life. Also, different visualization practices can be really helpful here because your mind actually can't distinguish between what's real and what's imagined. So when you visualize your desired reality, when you visualize that new empowering belief, a positive one, being your truth, then you're literally programming your mind and your subconscious to accept it as true. So now, knowing all of this, here's one way to accelerate the process. It's very simple, but very powerful. And that is simply gratitude. One of the most powerful accelerators of manifestation, in my experience, is gratitude. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you shift into a vibration of abundance. It's just sort of natural. And abundance, when you're in that state, naturally attracts more abundance. Remember, like attracts like. So next, remember this, feeling is everything. The feeling is the secret, as Neville Goddard said, famously. So the law of attraction doesn't respond to empty words. It responds to energy and emotion. So if you want love, then feel love. Feel being a loving and loved person. If you want success, then embody that confidence and that feeling of success right now. And then finally, the law of attraction isn't just about wishing. It's also about taking aligned action. So when your beliefs are strong, your intuition will naturally guide you toward that kind of inspired action that you need to take. The universe, in a sense, meets you halfway, but you, of course, have to put in the initiative and you have to take those first steps. So now, how do you actually make this practice an everyday part of your life? Well, one key is to just start very small. Start, for example, practicing gratitude every day, or choose to every day visualize the success that you want. Another thing you can always do is just think about your environment and surround yourself with people and environments that reinforce that new version of yourself that you want to become. And if you're around a lot of negativity, then do everything you can to get that negativity and anything that's draining you, get that out of your life so you can focus on what you truly want. And remember, manifestation is really a journey. It's not just a one-time event. So the more you commit to rewriting these beliefs, then the more effortlessly you will be able to manifest your ideal reality. So what old, negative, limiting beliefs are you leaving behind? And what are the new, positive, empowering versions that you're going to start telling yourself every day? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.